Hi everyone, this is Doll here. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Today I'm going to be filming a video that is going to be a continuation of a discussion that I started with my video called Overwhelmed: How to Get Rid of a Purse Addiction. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it in the description box below. And pretty much in that video I share with you some of the tips that have helped me to reduce my handbag collection and also to give me food for thought in terms of thinking of adding anything to my collection. So my history is that I used to have more than 20 some odd bags, mostly designer, some sort of like contemporary brands, and I have reduced my collection currently to 8 handbags total. And so I think that in reducing my collection, I do feel a whole lot better. I feel freer. I feel more appreciative of the things I do have. And so I was asked by a viewer if I was planning to maintain my collection or if I was planning to maybe reduce further, or did I still have a wish list. And the truth of the matter is, since I used to be and still am a handbag lover, I still have a wish list. But the difference this time is that before, when I had a wish list, I would do anything I could to try to fulfill it. And for now, I am actually what I'm calling sitting in the discomfort of having a wish list. And so I will be sharing with you what it is that I currently desire, but my strategy right now is to not just jump on it, because I think that sometimes our compulsions come from not wanting to deal with feeling sort of like the discomfort we feel when we don't get something that we want. I'm very interested in, I don't know, I guess you can call it fixing my problem. And so, to fix a problem, you really have to get to the root of it. And so I'm not just going to get to the root. For example, I'm not going to solve my handbag buying problem with buying more handbags, if that makes sense. But the reality is that I still have a wish list, and I will share that with you. And sitting in the discomfort just means that I am living with a wish list, but I'm not doing anything to, let's say, fulfill that wish list until I have more clarity in my life. Okay, so without further ado, I will get started on my wish list. So before I get to my collection, I just want to explain why I was filming in front of this bag here. And this is the Louis Vuitton new model pochette in the monogram print. And I had made a video revealing this bag and talking about whether this bag was going to be discontinued. And I did recently speak to an SA, and they told me that it is not being discontinued, that it's just on back order. So for those who want it, hopefully it comes back in stock soon. The reason why I'm filming in front of this bag is because after I simplified my collection, I realized that I like really simple things. And this is one of the most, I guess, probably least expensive bags that you can get on Louis Vuitton, and it works out super well. As you can see, it stands up on its own. It has a nice soft strap that is removable, and so you can change out the strap with something else if you have it. It is roomy enough to fit my essentials, and but still very compact. As I said before, the canvas is very light, in addition to the fact that it's a small bag, and the monogram print is very iconic. And so when you start to reduce your collection, you might just start appreciating things that were so simple, because as humans, sometimes we just make things so complicated. And I just wanted to express my appreciation for the really simple things in my collection and in my life that give me a lot of enjoyment. Okay, so now on to my wish list. So surprise, the first thing on my wish list is this bag here, and this is the Louis Vuitton Speedy 25 in the Damier Ebene print. And for those of you who have been following my channel for a while, you might be saying, hey, didn't you own this bag? Twice, in fact. I've actually owned this bag in 2 different sort of incarnations of this bag, but not this combination and not in this size. So when I first started my Louis Vuitton collection, I had this bag in the size 30, and I would probably find that a little bit too big for my taste now. The reason why I sold it then was because I purchased the Empreinte version of the Speedy in a earthy brown color that I felt like was very similar to this, and so I let this one go in the 30 design. And then later on, I purchased this size bag, the size 25, in the bandolier version because I thought it'd be more convenient, being a mother and so forth. But then in the end, I decided that I didn't like it that much because I felt like the bandolier version is a little bit too busy for my taste. Once again, I'm not knocking it if you like it, but I just wanted sort of like a clean design. And also, I don't like the double zipper on the bandolier version. I feel like it's just more simple with one, and I think it's more elegant this way. And also the strap on the bandolier version is very, very stiff, so even though it's convenient that you can wear it crossbody over the shoulder, it's not super comfortable, especially if you don't have like a jacket on or something like that. Okay, so then I end up selling that bag, and that was the end of that. And so why am I currently desiring this bag? Why is it on my wish list? I think this bag is on my wish list because now that I've reduced my collection quite a bit, I'm realizing that I don't want to do the whole run around where like I buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell. And so one way to stop that, I think, is to, well, I'm not going to do anything about this right now, but like one thing in my mind is like, okay, I should just go for the classic again, right? And I'm not just blindly going for the classic. I recall really like using this bag, but then my lifestyle had sort of, you know, with having a child or whatever, you know, made me feel like it wasn't suiting for my lifestyle. But now that my lifestyle is changing again, I feel like I can use this bag again, and it has been a classic. I am a little bit concerned about the quality of Louis Vuitton. As I said in another video, I had kind of sworn off a lot of their products. I sold a lot of Louis Vuitton bags, but I feel like having a classic in my collection like this one that I have loved in the past, I think I still love it. I love the look of this bag, and I love the ease of use with this bag. What kind of is giving me a little bit of doubt is the fact that I had spent it's now the prices have gone super high compared to what I paid for it, and also I still question the current quality of their bags right now. But when I see this sort of on social media or on other people, I still really think that this is a really great classic with the treated handles, the chicness of it, and being a very simple design. And from what I remember before, the durability of this. And so I kind of, for its timeless quality, I kind of desire this handbag. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. So it's another Louis Vuitton bag, and this is the Louis Vuitton Favorite in the PM size, so the smaller one. And the reason why this bag is on my wish list is because I am in the market for an easy crossbody bag. And I know that was something that I was considering when I was selling my bags, that, you know, whether or not I would have a bag for every occasion. And I technically have bags that I can wear crossbody. I have a Burberry paint clutch in a light pink color. I just recently made a video about how I wear a light colored bag, but in the video you'll notice that, you know, I'm kind of restricted to wearing light colored items, especially on the bottom, in order to carry that bag. And so I can see how it wouldn't be so convenient in the fall and winter time. And I also have then two other crossbody bags that I can use. One is the Balenciaga Mini City bag, but I actually prefer to carry that bag by its handles and also on the one shoulder, not really so much crossbody, even though I know I can and I do. And then the other one is the Chanel wallet on chain. And as much as I like that bag, I find that having a little bit more room is better, and having not such a heavy chain could be really great. And so I feel like this would be a nice easy bag to just kind of wear casually. As I said before, I really like my Louis Vuitton pochette because I'm liking a little pop of monogram now. And so this one has a nice strap length for me. I am 5'2", and this one hits at a better length than the Eva ever did. I like that there's a chain strap that you can kind of convert this into a shoulder bag or an evening bag. I like that it's a flat bag. I think flat bags are really cute, and I'm sort of on the fence about the magnetic closure. The magnetic closure is great if you're just kind of going in and out really quickly, and that really appeals to me. I feel like this would really work for my lifestyle here, but I feel like if I was traveling, I wouldn't really feel safe with this bag, and that's kind of what gives me the most pause. And the other thing too is that, as you can see, there's a clasp on one side and a loop in the other, and it's really not convenient taking off that long strap. And I think that I'm actually somebody that would want the long strap off at times, even though I'm looking for mostly a crossbody bag. And what's really nice too is that this strap can fit on my existing Louis Vuitton pochette, which I guess then some of you might say, well, that's the solution to your problem, because I feel like that's the solution. Since I already own the Louis Vuitton pochette and I like it so much, all I really need is a long strap to put on it and just convert that to a crossbody. And so I have thought about that. I actually was allowed to try the favorite strap on the pochette, and that worked out really well. So I'm thinking about that. For those of you who may or may not know, sometimes there's SAs that will sell you replacement parts on a bag that you've not purchased, but some will say no, they're not allowed. And so in this case, I had met an SA that was willing to sell me the favorite strap to put on my pochette if I wanted to. I wasn't sure yet, and so I didn't jump on it, but we'll see about that. The other option for a crossbody bag would be then this one here. This is the Louis Vuitton Felicie clutch, and it's also in monogram. It's also a flat bag, but it has a snap closure, which feels a little bit more secure, but maybe a little bit harder to get in and out of. I'm on the fence of whether or not I like the structured, or the structuredness of this bag. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. And what I really like about it is that it has this beautiful removable chain strap, and it's like a light chain. Like, I mean, it's heavy for its size, but it's like a lot lighter than, let's say, the Chanel wallet and chain one, because it doesn't have, it's a smaller link, and there's no piece of leather woven through it. And I like that it's removable on either side, so it's easy to convert this bag into a clutch or with a shorter strap or what have you. And it's also easy to fold up into the clutch itself. And another bonus with this bag is that there's no untreated leather, so there's really no worry about patina if you want it to be even or not. And so this is the other crossbody bag that I am thinking about. Of course, I think in my mind the smartest thing to do is either to buy a chain strap or a leather strap and just convert my pochette, because the pochette is working so well. And but yeah, these are pretty much the three things that I've been thinking about, or that's on my wish list. And so I'm just going to stop it here for this part of the video. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the sitting in the discomfort of a wish list in my next clip. So stay tuned. Hi everyone, I just got back from filming my wish list, and as you can see, it's not a very long list. There's just 3 items on it, and technically if I was to fulfill the list, I would only get 2 of the items. One would be the Speedy 25 and the other one would be either the Felicie or the favorite, not both of those bags. And so compared to the past, that would be fairly easy for me to fulfill, given that I've sold a bunch of bags recently. But I am choosing to hold off on that for now because I want to be more definitive in my choices and to think a little bit more carefully. And also I am working on sitting in the discomfort of my of having a wish list. I think that that goes for a lot of things in life besides just handbags. There are a lot of things that we want, and I feel like because we're avoiding that feeling of not getting something that we want, we just keep chasing after things that we want, and we're not enjoying that, what we have, and we're just kind of on this cycle. And I feel like to break that cycle, sometimes you just need to go through your feelings and feel bad about not having something. And the thing is, sometimes when you feel bad about not getting something, you think that feeling's gonna last forever, but it doesn't. Like, for example, I might feel like I really want a Speedy 25 right now, or that I want a favorite clutch right now, but then, a month down the road, maybe I'll feel something different, and I'm not giving myself a chance to really figure that out because I keep going for what I think is the easy route, and that's just kind of, fulfilling this unending pit of desire, I guess. Another reason why I'm holding off is because I don't like it when I feel like my bags compete against each other. And what I mean by that is that if I did have a favorite clutch or the Felicie clutch, I feel like it would compete with my pochette right now. Maybe I'll use it more because it has a crossbody strap, and in that case I should just get a crossbody strap for this bag and just have my one and only. I would only be able to justify it if there was a totally different purpose for acquiring that handbag besides just I like that style. I just don't want there to be competition. The other one that would compete, it would be that if I got the Speedy 25, I know they're very different bags, but I feel like I mentioned in this video already that I like using my Balenciaga mini city bag as a top handle bag, and I feel like, well, the Speed 25 is a top handle bag, and somehow, even though those two bags are not really alike, that they would compete with each other in terms of when I feel like carrying a top handle bag. And so I don't really want that, but yeah, the desire is still there, and right now I'm letting myself just, feel what I feel, and maybe deciding whether or not is that I truly want those bags, that they're truly worthwhile for me, if there's other issues going on. Yeah, and so that's pretty much what it is. It's not a perfect system. I think that in order to get to the other side, you do need to feel bad sometimes. And hopefully the end result is even better than you could expect. I hope you understand what I'm saying. If not, I'll probably explain a little better in another video, but I'm going to end this video for now. I hope you really enjoyed, and please like and subscribe and stay tuned for the next video. Bye!